Cheers, brah. Here's our last drink before we die. Inside of a meat locker for $9.99. We last left off on $9.99. Lotus is trying to murder us in a meat freezer. Or so we think. We have a knife. That's it. So I'm guessing, I'm just thinking out loud, spitballing ideas here. What if as a group we say I cut open Santa and me and June hide in him for warmth until we all die at the bottom of the sea? We could suicide pact right now. There's a lot of opportunities here to go out our own way instead of Zero killing us. I'm just saying, sometimes it's not about winning. It's just about losing better than everyone else. We're gonna die is what I'm saying. Welcome to 999, I'm your Prince of Play, Solon, and when we last left off on 999, we are trapped in a puzzle that will never end, I'm assuming, when, we're gonna get out of here. It's gonna be awesome, I'm sure.
Better than none.
Yeah, me, June, and Santa. That's two heads.
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around.
Hey, June, maybe if there was like some kind of possessed soul around here that could get us out.
Right.
Sorry, I'm being unhelpful. I'm being a little pessimistic. Trapdoor. Just take me home. Ah! It just gets worse out of here. Water bottle. Frozen. Oh, empty. Not much is gonna fit in there. Sturdy rope. Oh, we're gonna MacGyver. We're gonna MacGyver our situation, aren't we? Okay. Chunk of pork. Gonna combine that with the knife real quick. Okay, maybe we're not gonna combine it with the knife. Okay, so that's for later. What's in the big case? An even freezier freezer. Dry ice. Can't you make that stuff cause an explosion if you seal it in something airtight? What, you never made explosions in school? You should never underestimate the power of expanding gas.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Now you're thinking
Yeah.
Santa.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees.
Dude, you rule! You're so freaking cool at the worst times!
Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
It's not... Could it really be negative 100 degrees in here?
How do you know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off. Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yes, that's right.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to conserve our body heat by rubbing up together, aren't we?
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's...
Can I not?
weird?
Can I not get this public display of affection while I'm about to
I
die?
wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
I guess it does seem rather odd. Let's
let's
talk about this. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. So let's talk about this now.
But it can turn into a liquid.
But it can.
Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure.
We're so gonna die in here.
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
Yeah, yeah. You don't remember biology in high school, where you had the big chart where you had sublimation and oh shoot, what are the other ones now that I'm thinking about it? Melting, sublimation. What is liquid to gas? Evaporation.
See, that is weird.
See, it's weird.
Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
If it was 2 degrees hotter, it'd be a boy band.
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
No. This is all made up and the points don't matter.
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
Junpei's cold as hell, but this was too interesting to ignore. Oh! He did his best to warm up by rubbing his hands, arms, and stabbing his feet. Then he asked his final question.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
Bricks.
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Oh shit. It's the number! Everyone, up on your feet! Get up on your feet and scream! Because we said the 9 number.
Ice 9?
Ice 9.
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author.
Bless these voice actors that are freezing their asses off to deliver these
But
lines.
recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
We made it up, but it was real all along.
Wait, hold up.
Hold up, let's drop this back again. Drop this like 3 steps
So is this
back,
thing
please.
called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid.
June,
If it's under that,
are we talking about H2O? Is this 2 hydrogens to 1 oxygen? Or is this something else? How do you screw with H2O? It's pretty consistent. The directions to make it are in the name.
so you could think of it as a polymorph of H2.
Ah!
Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite.
Okay. Yeah. Diamonds is a carbon chain. Graphite is a carbon chain. They're the same carbon chain, but they have different makeups to their carbon chain, and that's what builds it, right?
They're both made of carbon, right?
Right. Okay.
But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure
So you're saying
are completely different.
Fuck me. So you're saying that the H and the 2 H's and their buddy O have somehow made a different kind of triangle?
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yep.
Uh-huh. Oh, sure. She wasn't finished. We're not done yet.
Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin?
No, I haven't. Tell me about glycerin.
For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it.
We made it
warmed
cold.
it.
We made it hot.
They did all sorts of
We've
things.
done it all. But have you seen
Whatever they did, it never crystallized.
crystallized glycerin?
However, one day in 1920,
It crystallized. Oh, hell
some
yeah.
glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized.
I could
during
have
the trip.
skipped all of this. We could not be here right now. We could have escaped already. But hell no. I'm living for this.
Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for
Me
seeds.
the seeds.
Oh, a seed
All
is
we
a
want
sample
are
of
the
original
seeds.
crystallized substance.
I want an original crystallized glycerin seed. Give me the seeds, please.
With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy.
Okay, yeah, sure. It just happened. We just somehow tripped over this someday.
However,
Sure.
something very strange happened.
What could have happened, June?
The
Ah!
glycerin glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize?
Yes!
Even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed.
And just this whole vaporwave glycerin molecule scene! Woo! Oh, yes, yes, yes. We are so deep in 999 now, and I love it.
And it didn't end there.
It didn't end there. After the day.
It doesn't matter where in the world it is.
All glycerin is now crystals. Whoopsies! We crystallized all the glycerin.
All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees.
Glycerin is back on its bullshit.
Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize.
1960 whatever.
Begun,
it was just like, you know what? You know what? I've been uncrystallized for a long, long time. Have y'all ever thought about crystallizing?
it was almost like...
How do I put
it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating.
They knew. They all got on Facebook. They made a big Facebook group that said, "We're crystallizing now." It was like an event. Everyone crystallized at the same time. It's gonna be a good joke on all the researchers.
Communicating in some way that we can't sense.
This is some like Monsanto level bullshit.
And now it's happening everywhere.
Like, we accidentally the entire glycerin everywhere. I'm so impressed. Junpei was impressed. It was, in fact, a pretty interesting story.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9?
Yeah, let's get back to this. So, let me paint you a little picture here. I've literally been I've got like hair all over my keyboard. I'm pulling it out. We are dying on a ship. We have 7 hours to escape that ship. We are trapped in the kitchen of the ship. 2 doors into it. We have only seen a 4-door and a 5-door at this point. There is approximately like 6 other doors to be seen, right? 1 through 9. With 6 other doors to be seen, we are trapped in the kitchen. We have gone through 1 puzzle total. We are now trapped inside of a meat locker. Inside of that meat locker or freezer, we are trapped inside of a story that Junpei has like forced us to like talk about while we freeze to death in here. Inside of that story, we took an entire like 5 minutes to talk about glycerin. To talk about the chemical makeups of glycerin. And do you know what we concluded with? We don't know what happened to the chemical makeup of glycerin. It just changed. Oh no! Oh no! This game has me so riled up right now. I am just ecstatic. I love how dumb this is, but it's so, like, this is why we play visual novels, right? It's not just because we want to, like, read the text and enjoy the characters and have a nice love story and solve a mystery. It's because we can do all those things, and at any moment we can 90-degree turn into something wacky. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here at 999 for. There's so much happening here, and I'm so happy. We are never going to get out of here. We are gonna live here. We're gonna live inside of this freezing meat locker. We're gonna get like smaller and smaller, like a Russian nesting doll, like what are those, matryoshkas? We're just gonna keep getting smaller and smaller. We're gonna just fractally comprise ourselves, fold into a smaller and smaller space until we are literally discussing like the cellular makeup of each other's bodies in space. We're gonna talk about quasars. Shit, man! Let's go! Let's go! Give me a little bit more of this, please. To his surprise, it was Santa and not June who answered.
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
So what happened is, this in a certain time period?
A lot like?
In the
Oh, that would be bad.
1960s, water just changed.
If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees?
We'd be fine. Our water in our body's at 98 degrees, isn't it? Isn't it?
Man.
Man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty
Cheers,
quick.
brah. To the end of the world.
Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic.
Didn't you, though?
I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously.
Lotus is like knocking on the door like, hey guys, are you dead now?
I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland.
Okay, Iceland's not the cold one. It's a little cold. Greenland is the icy one.
I freaking hate the cold.
Santa! Your name comprises that you might not hate the cold, though.
So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
That kid demands us to get crack-a-lackin'. We're gonna live this. Santa stomped off, clearly doing his best to pretend the cold wasn't affecting him.
Selfish, isn't he?
A little bastard. Santa was right, though, and it was high time we got back to our search.
Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this
And
freezer.
we will. We are going to get ourselves trapped in something else, like an upturned apple bucket. And it's gonna, like, trap us on the ground. Me and Junpei and June are gonna, like, be underneath this apple bucket. Like, oh no, we cannot get out of this apple bucket. How will we get out? You know what? This reminds me of a movie I saw. And that movie had inside it some sci-fi interesting tropes about, like, looks at the big list of things on his hand. It had, electronic automation. Do you know what that is, Solid Snake? And we're just gonna go from there. It's just gonna keep happening. This is gonna keep happening until we die. I must have all the items that are in here, right? Frozen chicken. Ah, my chicken, it's really hard. It's really hard! Thanks. Something wrong, Junpei? Your face is bright red. They're making a penis joke about hard meat. But it's also a clue to the puzzle, and I appreciate that. Dry ice crumbled. Thanks, dumbass puzzle. This sucks. Alright, put them together. Bloop, 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 bloop. Don't touch it. How are we gonna get it to stay against the doorknob? I guess with the rope, huh? Water bottle bomb. Do it, kiddos. Warm water dripped from the ruptured pipe near the door.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice, and make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set.
You rigged it up good this time, Junpei. You rigged it up good, my boy.
Now,
We just need to give it a little, tap.
Yeah, just give it a love
Bottle's
tap.
already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
a small rock. Huh. A small rock. Alright, this ought to do the trick.
Do not don't put that in your hand. Oh, okay. Good job.
Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
Throw the dry ice at the dry ice.
Alright, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Let's get inside of a smaller box.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in there. Come on, get inside, quick.
Do not close that door on top of us.
All right, 3,
What if he misses?
4, 5.
Junpei!
You're counting the wrong way.
Oh.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
We're dying, but we still got the bits.
Sorry, dude. All right, for real this time. You guys ready?
It was a good joke. We're gonna laugh about it later.
Yes.
Remember that time
whenever
I
you're ready.
did 3, 4, 5 and we were about to die inside of a death trap, inside of a death trap, inside of a death trap?
Just throw the damn thing.
I remember that. Good
All right,
times.
here I go.
You're all gonna look back at this when you're old and gray and you're gonna laugh.
3, 2, 1.
This is not, I don't think it's gonna make a sound. Ooh! We got it good. Blew the whole damn thing up. Hey!
Jumpy! The ice on the door! Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
That's
The
magical.
blast must have shattered it.
That's just magical, y'all. I can't believe we've done this. I feel so
Yes.
good.
All right, let's see if it opens.
You escaped! You guys! We did it! We're back in the kitchen. We're back in the kitchen. You, me, Jumpy, 3 more idiots. We're all back in the kitchen, baby! We are so close to escaping! Bear with me here. Bear with me. We've been trapped in this kitchen for 3 episodes now, and I'm ready to get out of the kitchen! Next episode, we're gonna get out of this kitchen with the knife in our hands, not in our backs. And, I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen from there, but I'm real excited. I'm real excited to see what life is like outside of the kitchen. Because we've lived here for a long time. We've done a lot in here. We've learned a lot today. And it's just a lot to digest. So, tomorrow, I don't know if Ice 9 is gonna be applied to anything. I don't know if, not silicone. What did we talk about? Some kind of weird ballistic that hardens at high temperatures all of a sudden. I don't even remember now. This was like 15 minutes ago. And I've already just forgotten. I'm not a Trivia Pursuit master. I'm not like June, the queen of stupid ass random trivia. I don't know what Ice 9 means still. What does that mean? Why was that there? What was their point? I'll see you next time. We will solve that mystery and more. Glycerin! Why are we talking about glycerin? How did it suddenly get hard? Who did that? How did all glycerin...